My name is Susan. I live in a small, quiet town. I have a daughter. Her name is Lily. Lily is 19 years old. She is a good girl. She studies at a college nearby. She is smart. We were always close, Lily and I. We used to talk about everything: school, friends, dreams. She would tell me her secrets. I would listen. I loved our talks. But lately, things started to change. Lily started to change. She is still my sweet Lily, but she is different now. She has a secret. I know she does. It is a secret about a boy. His name is Alex, I think. She tries to hide him from me. This makes my heart feel heavy. One afternoon, I was in the kitchen. I was making tea. I looked out the window. I saw Lily walking towards our house. She was not alone. A car stopped a little way down the street. Lily got out of the car. It was a nice car, a dark blue one. A young man was driving. No, not a young man. He looked older. Lily waved goodbye to him quickly. She did not look at him for long. She hurried to our door. I saw his face for a moment. Just a moment. He looked much older than Lily. Maybe 25, maybe more. My heart did a little jump, a worried jump. Who was this man? Why did Lily not tell me about him? Lily came inside. She was smiling a little. A secret smile. "Hi, Mom," she said. She kissed my cheek. "Hi, sweetie," I said. "How was college today?" "Good," she said. "Just a normal day." But I knew something was different. This was the start of my worry. I am worried about her. I don't trust him, this Alex. I don't trust this secret. In the days after that, Lily was on her phone a lot, more than usual. She would smile at her phone. Sometimes she would laugh softly. If I came into the room, she would quickly hide her phone, or she would stop smiling. She started going out more often in the evenings. "I am going to study with friends, Mom," she would say. Or, "We are working on a project." Her answers were short. They were not like before. Before, she would tell me the names of her friends. She would tell me about the project. Now it was just vague. I tried to ask her, gently. One evening she was getting ready to go out. She put on a new dress. It was pretty. "You look lovely, Lily," I said. "Where are you going?" She looked at me in the mirror. Her eyes moved away quickly. "Just out with friends," she said. "Which friends, honey?" I asked. I tried to keep my voice light. She sighed. A little, frustrated sigh. "Mom, please. Just friends. I am 19. I can go out." "I know, sweetie," I said. "I just like to know you are safe." She turned and hugged me. "I am safe, Mom. Don't worry." But I did worry. It felt like a small wall was growing between us, brick by brick, secret by secret. My heart felt a little sad. My little girl was growing up, yes. But she was also growing distant. One night, Lily came home late. It was almost midnight. I was waiting in the living room. I pretended to read a book, but my eyes kept looking at the clock. I heard her key in the door. She came in quietly. She thought I was asleep. "Lily?" I said softly. She jumped a little. "Oh, Mom, you are still awake." "I couldn't sleep," I said. Which was true. She came closer. I could smell a faint perfume. It was not her usual perfume. It was a new smell, a grown-up smell. "Did you have a good time?" I asked. "Yes, it was fine," she said. But she did not look at me. She went to her room quickly. I sat there for a long time. Who is this Alex? What is he like? Why is Lily hiding him? My worry was like a little seed. Now it was a small plant, growing bigger every day. A few days later, I saw him again. Alex. I was watering the flowers in our front garden. The same dark blue car pulled up. This time it stopped closer to our house. Lily got out. She was laughing. He leaned over and said something to her. She smiled. This time I saw him clearly. He was not a boy. He was a man. Maybe 26, 27 years old. He had dark hair. He was wearing a nice shirt. He looked confident. Too confident, maybe. Lily saw me. Her smile vanished. She said a quick goodbye to him. She did not wave. She hurried inside. I stood there with the watering can in my hand. My heart was beating fast. He did not look like a bad person. Not exactly. But he looked too old for my Lily. Too experienced. Lily was still young. She was sweet and a little naive. What did this man want with her? I went inside. Lily was already in her room. I knocked on her door. "Lily, can I talk to you for a moment?" She opened the door. She looked nervous. "What is it, Mom?" "That man, Lily, the one in the car. Who is he?" Her face turned a little red. "He's just a friend, Mom." "A friend? He looks much older than you, Lily." "So what if he is?" she said. Her voice was sharp. "It's none of your business." I was shocked. Lily never spoke to me like that. "Lily," I said. My voice was firm. "It is my business when I see you with an older man who you are hiding from me." "I am not hiding him," she said, but her eyes told me she was. "Then why don't you tell me about him? What is his name? How old is he?" Lily crossed her arms. "His name is Alex, and his age doesn't matter. He is nice to me." "If he is nice, why the secret, Lily? Why does he drop you off down the street?" Tears welled up in her eyes. "You just want to control me. You don't trust me." She closed her door. I heard her start to cry. I stood outside her door. My own eyes were wet. This was not what I wanted. I did not want to fight with Lily. But my worry grew bigger. It felt heavy in my chest. Like a stone. I don't trust him. I really don't trust him. I knew I had to do something. But what? I didn't want to spy on Lily. That felt wrong. But I needed to know if she was safe. I started to pay more attention. I listened more carefully when she was on the phone. Sometimes I would hear her say his name. Alex. Her voice was different when She said his name, softer. One afternoon, I was tidying Lily's room. She was at college. I know, maybe I shouldn't have. But I was so worried. Her laptop was open on her desk. There was a photo on the screen. It was Lily and Alex. They were sitting close together, smiling. He had his arm around her. He looked handsome, I had to admit. But his eyes, they looked like he knew too much about life, not like the young, innocent boys Lily's age. My Lily looked so happy in the picture, so bright. But next to him, she also looked very young, very fragile. I closed the laptop quickly. My hands were shaking a little. Is he good? Is he bad? I did not know. This uncertainty was the hardest part. I decided I needed to talk to Lily again. Not with anger, not with accusations, just with love, with concern. I waited until a quiet Sunday morning. We were having breakfast together, just the two of us. The sun was shining into our kitchen. It felt peaceful. Lily, I started. I took a deep breath. Can we talk? Just you and me. Like we used to. She looked at me. Her eyes were cautious. About what, Mom? About you, sweetie. About Alex. She put down her spoon. She looked down at her plate. Mom, I really don't want to fight about this again. I don't want to fight either, I said. My voice was soft. I love you, Lily. You know that, right? I love you more than anything in this world. She nodded. A small tear rolled down her cheek. I just want you to be safe and happy, truly happy. I am happy, Mom, she whispered. Alex is good to me. He understands me. Then why do you hide him, sweetie? I asked gently. If he is nice, if he is good to you, I would like to meet him. We could all have dinner. Lily hesitated. She played with her napkin. He's private, Mom, she said finally. And he thinks you wouldn't approve. Why would I not approve? I asked. Because he's a bit older than me, she admitted. My heart sank a little. This confirmed my fear. A bit older? How much older, Lily? She looked away. It doesn't matter, Mom. He's a great guy. She was still hiding the details. The wall was still there. I felt frustrated, but I tried to be patient. It is hard when your child grows up. It is hard to let go, but it is harder when you feel they are in danger. A few weeks passed. Things were tense between us. Lily was quiet. I was worried. Then, one Friday evening, everything changed. Lily went out. She said she was going to a movie with friends. She said she would be home by 11. 11 o'clock came. No Lily. 11:30. Still no Lily. I called her phone. It went straight to voicemail. My worry turned into fear. A cold, sharp fear. Where was she? Was she okay? I paced the living room, back and forth, back and forth. My mind imagined terrible things. Finally, at almost 1 in the morning, I heard a car. It was not Alex's dark blue car. It was a taxi. Lily got out. She paid the driver. She walked slowly to the door. Her shoulders were slumped. I opened the door before she could use her key. Her face was pale. Her eyes were red and swollen. She had been crying. A lot. Lily, oh my God, what happened? Are you okay? She just looked at me. Then she burst into tears. She fell into my arms, sobbing. Mommy, she cried, just like when she was a little girl. I held her tight. I'm here, sweetie. I'm here. What happened? She couldn't speak for a while. She just cried. My heart ached for her. My poor Lily. And a new feeling started to grow in my chest. Anger. Anger towards Alex. What had he done to my daughter? We sat on the sofa. I held her hand. Slowly, she started to talk. It was Alex, she said, her voice choked with tears. We had a fight, a terrible fight. What about? I asked gently. He wanted me to go to a party with his friends. His older friends. I didn't want to. I felt uncomfortable. Good for you, Lily, I said. You should always listen to your feelings. But he got angry, she continued. He said I was being childish. He said I was embarrassing him. Childish? My Lily was 19. She was young. Of course, she might feel uncomfortable with older people. He was the older one. He should understand. He said maybe we weren't right for each other if I couldn't fit into his life. Her voice broke again. Oh, Lily, I said, pulling her close. That's not fair of him. That's not kind. I left, she said. I just walked out of the restaurant. I called a taxi. He didn't even try to stop me. I held her while she cried. My anger at Alex grew stronger. This man was not good for her. He made her feel small. He did not respect her feelings. This incident. This was the tipping point. I knew I had to do something more. I couldn't just wait and worry anymore. I stayed up all night. I could not sleep. My mind was full of Lily, her tear-stained face, her sad voice, and this Alex, this man who called my daughter childish. The next morning, Lily was quiet. Her eyes were still puffy. I made her favorite breakfast. Pancakes. We ate in silence for a while. Then I said, Lily, we need to talk about Alex. She looked up. Her eyes were wary. Mom, I don't want to. I know, sweetie, I said calmly. But this cannot continue. This secrecy, these fights, they are hurting you. And they are hurting me because I see you suffer. I took her hand. I am not trying to control your life, Lily, I promise. But I am your mother. It is my job to worry. It is my job to help protect you if I can. I need to understand who Alex is, for your sake, and for mine. What do you mean? She asked. I mean, I think it's time you tell me everything. His age, his job, why he wanted to be a secret. Everything. Lily looked down. She was quiet for a long time. I waited. I didn't push. I just waited. Finally, she took a deep breath. Okay, Mom. she said softly. You're right. And then, she told me, he's 27, she said. 27. 8 years older than Lily. It was a big difference at her age. He works in the city. He's a junior manager in a company. We met at that little cafe near my college, the one where I sometimes study. He was charming. He was funny. He paid attention to me. It felt nice. I listened. I didn't interrupt. Why the secrecy, Lily? I asked when she paused. He said his last girlfriend's parents didn't like him because of the age difference. He was worried you would be the same. He said we should wait until we were stronger as a couple before telling anyone. Stronger as a couple? Or more under his control? The thought flashed in my mind. And the fight. Last night? I asked. Why did he call you childish? Lily's eyes filled with tears again. I told him I wanted to tell you about us. I said I didn't like hiding anymore, especially after you saw him a few times. He got angry. He said I was rushing things. He said I was being too emotional. Then he suggested the party with his friends, like it was a test for me. When I said no, he got really mad. My heart ached for her. This Alex sounded manipulative. He made her feel guilty for wanting honesty. He made her feel small for having her own feelings. This was not love. This was control. Lily, I said. My voice was very gentle. Do you think this is how someone who loves you should treat you? She looked at me. Her eyes were full of confusion and hurt. I don't know, Mom. He can be so sweet sometimes. So caring. Sweet sometimes, I said. Or sweet when he gets his own way. Lily was silent. A person who truly cares for you, Lily, will respect your feelings. They will want you to feel comfortable and safe. They will not call you childish for having boundaries. They will not try to hide you or make you feel ashamed. I saw a flicker of understanding in her eyes. He made me feel bad about myself last night, she whispered, like I wasn't good enough. You are more than good enough, Lily, I said firmly. You are wonderful. You are kind and smart and beautiful. Don't ever let anyone make you feel less than that. We talked for a long time that morning. I didn't tell her what to do. I didn't say, you must break up with him. Instead, I asked her questions. I helped her to see the situation more clearly. I helped her to see her own worth. Later that day, Lily sent Alex a message. She told him she needed some space. She needed to think. He replied with many messages. Some were angry, some were sweet and apologetic. He tried to make her feel guilty. He tried to charm her again. Lily showed me the messages. See? Mom? She said. He's trying to confuse me. Yes, I said. He is. But you are strong, Lily. You can see it now. It was a hard few days for Lily. She cried sometimes. She was confused. But we kept talking. And slowly, she started to heal. She started to see Alex for who he really was. Not a romantic hero, but a man who was a little lost. A man who tried to control. Lily decided she did not want to see Alex anymore. She told him. It was hard. He argued, but she stood firm. I was so proud of her, my brave girl. The wall between us, it was gone. We were close again. Closer, maybe. We talked about everything, just like before. But now, our talks were deeper, wiser. My daughter is growing up. That is true. It is a hard lesson for a mother. You want to protect them from every hurt, every pain, but you cannot. They have to live their own lives, make their own mistakes. My worry for Lily was real. It was big. It came from love, a mother's deep, strong love. And that worry, it helped us. It made us talk. The most important thing was talking. Lily and I, we talked. Really talked. We listened to each other with our hearts. Now, I understand things better. It's okay to be worried as a parent. It means you care. Your children will make choices. Some good, some not so good. You can guide them. You can love them. You can be there for them. And for young people, like my Lily, it's okay to want independence. It's okay to explore the world. But remember, your parents love you. They want the best for you. Talk to them. Share your life with them. Even the hard parts. Secrets can build walls, but truth and love can break them down. Life has these moments. Moments of worry, moments of fear, but also moments of understanding, moments of closeness. We grow through them all. My Lily is stronger now. I am stronger too. Our family is stronger. You can do this too. If you are worried, talk. If you are hiding, share. Keep loving. Keep talking. We can all find our way. Together. My heart feels lighter now. Lily is smiling again. A real smile. A happy smile. And that is all a mother truly wants.